Hi darlings, I'm Elma. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me for another video. So to celebrate Charlotte Tilbury arriving to Sephora, I thought that, you know what, let me give you the lowdown on some of her products so when you're going in, you maybe have an idea of what to pick up. Mostly what I got are complexion things. They're the things that interested me the most because when it comes to like brows and eye makeup and stuff like that, I kind of have it down to a T. So I picked up a few things here and there and I'm going to be giving you my thoughts and you're going to see how it applies and all that. Keep in mind I am dry skin, and as a shade reference at MAC, which is now available at Sephora as well, I'm an NC42. So we're going to get right into it, and I do hope that this video is helpful. If it is, please give me a thumbs up, and if you're going to be picking up some things from Charlotte Tilbury now that it's available at Sephora, leave them in the comments below so I can maybe check out some things I did not pick up. And yeah, let's get right into it. If you like what you saw and you want to be part of the family, please click on that little subscribe button so you know you join the family. And when you have, because you know YouTube plays us sometimes, make sure you click on that little notification bell so you're notified when I have new videos up. And you know, check me out on social media. And without no further ado, let's get into the video. I do hope you enjoyed. Bye darlings. So like I said in my intro, all of the products I got except for one are complexion stuff because that's what interested me the most. I have already enough eye product, and maybe eventually somewhere down the line I'll try out like her mascara, brow stuff, and like eyeshadows. But for now, I wanted to try skin stuff. Full disclosure, when I ordered this, I ordered a few samples, so the number 8 and number 9, so I know which one to go for. And unfortunately, number 8 was like a perfect match and it was sold out. So I got 8.5, which is 8.5 medium, and it looks like it's gonna be, you know, a good match for me. And you know, we're just gonna go into it. I wasn't about to spend hella money on the Charlotte Tilbury cream. I was like, I'm gonna wait for that to be in Sephora so I can get it during like a VIP Rouge sale or something. But so far so good. Like, I kind of understand why people are raving about this cream. Like, it just leaves your skin looking super pretty. So I'm using the little sample thing. I've used this to do my makeup 3 times, so just like this one little sample. So I'm not mad. I'm gonna apply it to my skin, and it smells so good. Like, it has, I think, this like chamomile scent to it that I really like. It's very pleasant. It leaves my skin looking, you know, cute and everything, like hydrated, and everything just goes on super well. So I got the Hollywood Flawless Filter for Superstar Youth Glow, and I got it in the number 5. And this says that a future has arrived. Hollywood Flawless Filter, the magical new flawless filter for the best skin of your life, enriched with lamellar filler, which acts like a digitally enhanced filter for your skin. I'm here for that. It soft focuses, perfects, and illuminates for a dewy, flawless Superstar Youth Glow. For Superstar Look Glow, apply all over the face as a flawless filter, on top of your foundation if you want extra coverage. So yeah, it looks like there are like a couple of ways to use it. There are not a ton of colors, but I guess that it makes sense because it's not supposed to be like a foundation. It's a filter thingy. I'm gonna use it as a primer, so that's what I'm trying to get at. Apply this like this. I don't know if I should use it with my hands, or you know what, I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender. I think that's the best thing. Okay, so this is definitely not, you know, full coverage or anything, but it is giving me glow. Most definitely giving me glow. So I'm just going to apply a little bit more. It's quite interesting because I don't feel like the doe foot applicator is picking up a lot of product. And I must say the packaging is so, like, everything here looks so luxurious. I feel rich. But I'm loving this so far. Like, do you see that glowiness it's giving me? And like, I feel like it's blurring out my face. Like, yes, I can still see some of my imperfections, but like my skin looks so healthy. Actually, we can still see my imperfections, like my discoloration and stuff like that, but my skin looks so pretty. Like when you look at it up close, it looks like I have some kind of like Photoshop kind of filter on it, and it's so luminous. Like you see how like luminous in a good way. Like look at that. It looks like my skin looks so healthy. It's crazy. Okay, I like this so far. It doesn't have any particular scent to it, so I like that. I don't like when things are like super scented. Anyway, we're gonna go into foundation, and so this is the Magic Foundation Flawless Long Lasting Coverage. I got it, like I said, in color 8.5, and so it says a full coverage demi-matte long-lasting foundation enriched with hyaluronic acid, lauricil, and the concentrated power of vitamin C. Skin is moisturized, dewy, and pores appear minimized. Like I said, I've used this like the number 8 and number 9, and honestly it was so pretty. Like it lasted the whole day. My skin looked really nice, and oh, interesting. It's a good thing. I'm just gonna put it like on the back of my hand, and this should be enough for my whole skin. So you know what, I think this is gonna be like the perfect match. And if I'm not mistaken, I think she extended her line, because like when I used to watch videos and like looked on her website before, you know, it was available here in Canada, 8 or 9 was gonna be my match. So I'm gonna go in with like this Morphe M439 brush on this side, and on this side I'm gonna use a beauty blender, and I'm just gonna this looks like a perfect match. 8.5. I'm gonna add a little bit more. Okay, so this is one side done with the brush. I'm gonna use the other side with a beauty blender. I might need to add some more actually. So on the beauty blender side, like it spreads faster. I don't feel like it's absorbing all my products, so because it's quite a thick consistency, but it does not feel heavy on the skin whatsoever. We're just gonna go up close real quick. Honestly, I must say I prefer the side with the beauty blender. I think I don't feel like I lost so much like coverage with the beauty blender. Like, you know, usually when you want a more natural coverage, you go through like, you know, the beauty blender, and when you want more full coverage, you stick to the brush. So I'm gonna go in a little bit more. So this looks good. I still feel like some of my discolorations under my skin are visible, but I'm gonna go in with concealer after, so we'll see what that gives. So upon close inspection, I'm not losing that much coverage on the side I use my beauty blender, but there's definitely a bit more coverage on the side where I used the brush. So depending on your preference, you could use either or. It doesn't make a huge difference. You know, it doesn't make a huge difference like coverage wise. I do like how my skin is looking. It's definitely that demi-matte, kind of reminds me of whatchamacallit, Fenty Beauty. Yeah, definitely reminds me of that kind of texture. It still feels a little wet on the skin, which, you know, makes sense because I guess it's still drying down. But my skin looks super healthy. Like this, I like this, and it's a really good match. And honestly, this summer I didn't tan that much because I wasn't out and about too much, and I didn't make it a point to tan. So this will transition nicely into fall. Worst case scenario, I put in more concealer, and, you know, lighting the whole thing. But so far so good. Moving to your liquid concealer. This is actually a new product. It launched not that long ago, and it's the Magic Away Liquid Concealer, full coverage, long lasting, anti-dark circle correcting concealer, and I got it in number 8. when you're on the Charlotte Tilbury site, you can like get match, like depending, like let's say you know what your foundation shade is, they're gonna tell you, okay, so if this is your foundation shade, this is the concealer you should go for, and this is the powder you should go for, which is actually like it's a very pleasant experience when shopping on the site. But like I said, making this video because now it's finally available in Sephora, and you know, for those who are VIP Rouge and all that, it's just like more advantageous to shop at Sephora than to shop like, you know, on, you know, the direct website. You open it up and there's like a little spongy thing, and the spongy thing looks really like nice and sturdy. I know that a lot of people, it's not their preferred method of application, like when there's a sponge, but I'm the only girl who's going to be using this, so I don't care. It's my skin, and I usually never apply any makeup to dirty skin, so I don't really care. Okay, so I keep on winding. I guess it's because it's the first wind, you have to, you know, go in a little bit. I guess you have to pat it. No particular scent as well. This is definitely not as light as I would like it, but you know what, we're just gonna make it work and see how this goes. Because I like a really light under eye. I always use a beauty blender underneath my eyes, so I'm not gonna change that just because. I switch with like foundation, beauty blender, brush, so that's why I showed both. But usually with concealer, I usually always use the sponge. Okay, so this could be a little bit lighter, but I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at the coverage. This looks pretty. Like throughout this whole process, like so far, I feel very hydrated. Like my skin feels hydrated. I'm just gonna go with a little lighter concealer because I like my under eyes to be light, so I'm just gonna apply some. So I guess if you like a lighter under eye, you might want to go for maybe like shade 7 instead of 8. But this is really good, like, you know, to actually hide your dark circle. Okay, there you go. That is more me. But it's so pretty though, like, yes, I'm here for like really like top selling products, and it's the Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder, and I got it in shade number 2 medium. There are only 3 shades of this, so let's see. I'm just gonna go in and just, ooh, this is, I just put it on the back of my hand and it's so fine. Wow. Guys, do you see that? Is this what it feels like to be in Hollywood? Okay, I'm impressed. I'm just setting the center of my face, and I'm gonna go in with one of the last, and that is the contour wand, and I'm in shade, I think it's like medium dark or something like that. So again, it comes with this sort of sponge thingamabob, and there's like on off, so I'm just gonna twist it. Go easy with this because I'm scared that yeah, I was right. This is quite a lot. I'm gonna do this big ass forehead, jawline. There's quite a lot of product that comes out, so I'd say go slow. Oh wow, you see how they're just blended into my skin? Jeez. Like, look at that, just blending effortlessly into my skin. Like, I don't need to try hard at all. Oh yeah, just put a little bit. Okay, so this contour thingy, I like it a lot actually. I really do. This is gonna be like so handy like when traveling. Like, it's so like mess free and just so duper duper, and it's like the perfect color for like, you know, my NC42 skin tone. Like, and this powder, like, I don't, you have to try it yourself to see, but it's so finely milled. Okay, so before I come back with the highlighter and lipstick, I'm just gonna finish the rest of my face. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to highlight, and it's like my favorite part of like the whole face part thingy. And so I got the Bar of Gold palette, 3 Skin gilding highlighters. And so you have the first one, which is original bar of gold, so this one, and then you have rose gold and then gold bouillon. I don't know what bouillon means. I know it's a French word. Maybe I don't know if it's going like, what is bouillon? Bouillon? I don't know what it is. Anyway, looks hella pretty. I'm going first with gold bouillon, which is this one over here, and I'm just gonna apply that. Ooh, it's a little bit powdery, like there's a little bit of kickback, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna apply this to the top of my cheek. It looks so pretty. It kind of gives you more like a sheen more than anything else, I feel. Wow. This is so cute. I like this a lot. For my ENQUIRES, I'm gonna go in with the rose gold, the one that's in the middle. A little bit to lift my brows. This is just stunning. Look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna go now with original gold, and I'm gonna go in with my M510 by Morphe. Just swirl that a little bit and just apply it at the very, very top over here, like that. Yes. Okay, so this highlighter just made it to the top of my list. Can we look at that? Like, damn. This is so pretty. For the lips, I'm just gonna line my lips real quick with cork, just by principle. And for lipstick, I got her, what do you call it? Matte Revolution Illuminous Modern Matte Long Lasting Lipstick, and I got it in the shade Pillow Talk. It's one of her famous colors. Ooh, this looks expensive. I like the shape of it, I really do. This is so creamy. The lipsticks, I want all of them. My next one on my list is very Victoria or something like that. It's like a kind of like nice brown, 90s brown color, and you know, fall is my season, so I'm here for all of it. So I do hope that this was helpful. I'll see you in my next video, and yeah, bye guys.